Hey there, YouTube. Thought I would go ahead and do a review on my 702 Plinkster that I customized. I had done a video on the Chiappa Beretta repair that I'd done, and a couple people saw this in the video and asked me to kind of go over what I did with it. Basically, I pretty much just put a piss ton of money into a cheap 22. I got the actual 22, the 702 Plinkster from Walmart on sale, and they were even running a manager special. I think I got the whole gun for 80 bucks. And anybody that owns one knows that they're pretty cheap as far as the stock goes. They feel cheap when you buy them, and I figured for hell, 88 bucks out the door, why not? And I kind of wanted to customize this up just to have something to do. I had a lot of extra parts laying around, and so I decided to put this together. All in all, I probably have about $300 worth of parts here on an $80 gun out the door. And sorry about that, my camera set up a warning. But just to go over what I've done with this real quick, I actually added this Tapco stock. I think I probably paid, I don't know, 100 bucks for the stock when I found it. It actually goes to a Ruger 1022 for customize those, and I had to do a little bit of grinding on the stock itself to get everything to fit and add a custom piece so it locks in nice and tight so it doesn't move around when you're shooting it. I bought the expanded mags for these. When you get the Plinkster, it just comes with that little lipstick mag that holds 10 rounds. These are the expanded 25s. The gun's not loaded, by the way. I added the laser sight. This is not one of the cheap ones. These are actually the decent titanium ones that have like the, a couple year battery life in them. The Ford stock grip here, actually this bipod retracts back up and then actually push buttons out. And I actually had an extra handle laying around. I added this under here so when you're holding it, it actually has something under there with some meat on it. And then I've got up here a tactical scope mount that I got a really good deal on, and just added a decent scope on it, and she'll reach out there nice. I can hit pop cans no problem with it at 7,500 yards. And then I thought to give her a little extra spiff, I added the little halo red dot sight up there, and it's one of the reticles that you can change 4 or 5 different options on it. Added the rail covers. This actually had to add this additional rail here, just screwed it into the stock, and with a little bit of plastic JB weld with the screws, that way it doesn't move around or come apart eventually. And the barrel shroud, actually I took the shroud over and had a buddy of mine do a couple little tack welds on that. He's done some other customized gun stuff, so he knows to be careful. You don't want to warp your barrel to add that much heat to it. And then I added the wrap to it just to kind of give it a little extra, I don't know, character, if you will. I added a little, single point sling to it, and covers for my scope. The thing shoots awesome, for a 22. I think they're right up there with the Rugers. I guess there'd be people that would disagree, but yeah, for taking a 702 Plinkster and just adding some character, some fun with it, I think that's what it's all about. And it runs great. And just after a couple people asked what the hell was that in the corner there when I was showing the Beretta video, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and go over this real quick. Maybe I'll put a video up of it shooting. I mean, I think there's 100 videos of people out there shooting a Plinkster, so maybe that's just a waste. But I just thought I would show, what I've done. You can see it's in there nice and straight. It matches up just fine. I didn't have to actually grind to the outside of this stock at all, really, except for right here. I had to kind of take this down the edge so the charging deal can go out. I think I might change that, the little charging deal, to the one that they have on the I think it's the 715 Tactical or whatever, just to kind of give it an extra little, again, character. But yeah, definitely overkill for a 22. That I know. There'll probably be comments to why put so much money into a cheap gun. But like I said, I had a lot of the parts laying around, like the handles and the laser. I had just laying in a box, and I think the scope was on an old gun that I was going to sell, so I just added it to this, and there you go, I guess. But all in all, like I said, probably about 300 bucks worth of parts, and she's a cool little gun to shoot, and I always get smiles when I take it out, and people see that I've way overkilled a 22, and that's kind of part of the fun. So But that's it. Like, comment, if you have anything else you want, let me know. Thanks, guys.